Hi everybody, my name is Kailey Bozarth, and today I'm going to be talking about the media and its effect on children's food choices. So for the background of this, mass media, which includes radio, television, social media, and print media, are constantly bombarding people with images and messages about food, primarily through advertising. The food industry uses the media for several purposes: to increase awareness of a brand or food product, to shape the consumer's perception of his or her own needs and desires, and to guide the consumer's product choices and buying patterns. So, what's the issue here? Well, there is a continued debate on junk food advertising and the impact it has on childhood and adult obesity. The aggressive advertising used can have a negative effect on children and teenagers specifically because they don't always understand that the use of the marketing is to sell the product, and they might be attracted to a product without knowing the actual health ramifications of it. So, childhood obesity is a serious public health problem, and the rates of obesity in American children have almost tripled in the last quarter of a century. So, a little bit more on the media and its effect on childhood obesity. Today's children, ages 8 to 18, consume multiple types of media and spend more time in front of a screen, approximately 44.5 hours a week in front of a screen. Children have a remarkable ability to recall content from ads to which they have been shown, and their product preferences can be heavily affected by the advertisements seen. Researchers have found a strong correlation between increases in advertising for non-nutritious foods and rates of childhood obesity. So, a study that shows the effects that the media had on childhood obesity was one that researchers conducted where they looked at 176 children between the ages of 9 and 11. The children were randomly assigned to view different profiles of social media influencers with healthy snacks, unhealthy snacks, or non-food products. The results of this study showed that the kids who viewed the social media posts with unhealthy snacks ate more calories and had significantly increased their intake of unhealthy foods compared to the children who had viewed the healthy snacks or the non-food items. Another way we're looking at the media and how it affects childhood obesity is the amount of time children spend in front of a screen and not doing physical activity. So during childhood, excess fat accumulates when the increase in caloric intake exceeds the total expenditure. Children living in the United States today compared to children living in the 1900s are participating in more than 6 hours per day on social media. This includes traditional television, video gaming, and social media platforms. This increased time in front of a screen not only affects the child's food choices, but it also decreases the amount of physical activity, which can lead to that excess fat, increasing the risk for childhood obesity. So, why is this topic important? Well, obesity in children is a serious issue, and according to the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, the prevalence of obesity has more than doubled among children ages 2 to 5 and ages 6 to 11. And even though advertisements through the media are not primarily causing childhood obesity, it could help make children make better food choices and avoid obesity later in life. So the media can have an effect in child's food preferences as well, which play a major role in whether their diet is healthy or unhealthy. And when we're looking at how to help this issue, one way is that parents, they should know what their child is watching so that way they can talk about the content that their child's viewing, and then educating and communicating with children about the importance of a balanced diet and physical activity.